Hi guys, welcome to this next video. This video is all about outreach fundamentals. So far, a lot of what we've spoke about is how to find leads. You've probably, you're about to watch the script videos. You're about to watch the exact LinkedIn scripts, Instagram scripts. Then you're going to go onto the cold calling section of like live cold calls with Tom, which are absolutely crazy. And so what you really haven't learnt yet, or what you might learn, or we can add some more knowledge to your bank of knowledge, is the fundamentals of outreach. And now a lot of people get these wrong, guys, and which is why their messages and their cold calling scripts, template strategies, whatever you want to call it, go so badly, and they get no responses, they get no meetings booked, because they don't understand the fundamentals of outreach. Now, there is a later module on kind of the sales fundamentals, which Tom's taking about, you'll see, there's a really nice video, but this is kind of the fundamentals behind messages as well as sales, but there's a deep dive into sales that you can go through after, but this is kind of for where we are now. So it's a 10-point list. Number one, you need to talk to the business owner. You've probably heard us say this thousands of times. You want to talk to the business owner, the decision maker, because there's no point booking a meeting with a receptionist, an employee, someone that doesn't have the authority to get in their bank account right now and transfer you $1,500, $2,000, $500 for your services. There's just no point. So in the process of selling, you need to get hold of the business owner, which is why in the cold calling section and all of these scripts, when you're dealing with gatekeepers, we have techniques to get around that. We don't pitch to them. We never pitch over the phone, which we'll go through in a minute. So you need to talk to the business owner, the decision maker. Point two, be super personal, guys. Act like a person. People speak to these business owners and these people like they're robots. They'll blast out loads of emails, which is point three. Don't say the same thing to every business owner. They'll scrape loads of emails, they'll scrape loads of leads, and just automate a blast to loads of different business owners. And business owners aren't going to respond to that, guys. The only way these scripts work, and you're going to see that in the following videos, is by doing the research. What's that? Point four. She's on to the next one perfectly. You need to do the research, find out where they are in their business currently. If they've just posted a post about, I don't know, something that's just happened, make reference to it in your first message. Like, you've got to do the research on the business, otherwise you're going in blind and you're just going to blend in with all of the other people that are sending the exact same messages. Number five, talk about what they're up to, which is kind of do your research, guys. Like, if they've just started a new practice and you don't mention the fact, or they've just opened a new car dealership, or they've just opened, I don't know, they've just started selling electric skateboards as well as electric scooters, using the example from the Instagram video, like, and you're not mentioning that in your sales outreach, you've missed a trick. Number six, which is kind of not outreach fundamentals, but it is be super consistent. Tom will talk about it loads in the cold calling section, is you've got to do it every day for a long period of time to start seeing that snowball effect. I've had people where I've messaged them in January and they've replied to me in July saying, "Hi Harry, I want to take you up on that meeting." And it's kind of like outreach. The way I see it is you're throwing out loads of fishing rods into a pond. The more fishing rods you've got in there, well, I'm not a fisherman, but that might be a bit contradictory, but you get what I mean. The more times you go fishing, the more you're going to get them. And it's such a snowball effect. It's such a compounding task. Staying consistent and doing it every day is just absolutely what you need to do, guys. So number seven, don't be super salesy. This is a real problem, guys, when people do their outreach, because they'll message them and they'll be selling at every single possible point. And people don't want to be sold, but people love to go shopping with their friends. So like Tom on the cold calling, he becomes their friend on the cold call. You build that relationship through a series of messages, and then they're interested in you. They know you're a nice person. You've kind of reassured them the fact you're not going to waste their time, and no matter what, that 30-minute meeting, they're going to get something out of it because you're leading with value. So don't be super salesy. Don't come off needy. Number nine, don't be needy. Don't be desperate. and follow up in the right way. This is super important. Like, I've had messages on Instagram where people have sent me a sales message, which is fine, wasn't interested in it, so I just ignored it. But then I got 2, 3, 4 messages after saying, Harry, please reply to me. Like, he was begging for a reply. Now that just comes off so badly. In sales, if you come from a place of abundance, and what I mean by that is, if you come from a place where really, if they say no to you, it's not the end of the world. But if you're begging for business, that kind of shows them that, one, you don't have an existing business already because you're that desperate for one meeting, one client, that it just comes off really badly, guys. Just don't be desperate, don't be needy, and follow up in the right way. Have a series, and we'll talk about the follow-up in another video, about following up a week after. Don't follow up every single day and bombard them with emails, guys. It just doesn't work. It just really doesn't work. And then something I missed out, sell the meeting and don't sell the services. So when you see all of our scripts, when you see Tom on the cold calls, we are never on the cold call or on the outreach method until we get on the meeting. We're saying, guys, Facebook ads, yeah, I can do lookalike audiences, I can do save audiences, I can make funnels for you, email marketing. Like, we never do that. The whole point in sales is to book a meeting. Like, that's all you want. You're selling a meeting to talk to them about that. You pitch them on the meeting, not the call, guys, because no one's gonna like. I mean, my best cold call I've ever done was, so I picked up the phone, I said I run Facebook ads, and he was like, I'm so ready for Facebook ads. I already have an agency running, but I want you to do this service. The easiest cold call I've ever done, the easiest sales process I've ever done. However, I still didn't close him on that call, and I don't think I'm ever going to have an easier cold call than that, if I'm really honest, guys. But I still didn't sell my services on that call. I still just said, right, let's get on a meeting next week. And we got on a meeting. Actually, I went to see him in that case. I drove 2 hours to Manchester to get to see this meeting. Did a meeting, actually, funny story, in the reception on this sofa. It was a sofa where you sink really far back into it. And that's kind of what happens, guys. Maybe not now in COVID, but before and when COVID blows over and business owners are more likely to want you to come in, etc., you're going to do meetings in crazy places. Like, I've done them in coffee shops, I've done it all over the place. But yeah, going a bit off track here. But sell the meeting, don't sell the services. Super important list there, guys. Make sure you write all those down and use them, especially if you're adapting the scripts. 100% adapt the scripts, put your personality in there. However, make sure they still hit all of these fundamentals and use it in all of your outreach and all of your sales. So, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Hopefully it's cleared a few things up. It's put a few things in perspective. If you've written a few emails before, or you've written a few outreach scripts, and you're now thinking, wow, I'm not talking to the business owner, not being personal, I say the same thing, and what I mean by that, actually, no, what I don't mean by that is you send the same message, but you change John to Karen, their business name, but you leave everything the same. That's not what I mean. You need a completely new message fit to the templates we go through. So, hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Message me if you have any questions. But yeah, the next video is actually going to be on LinkedIn scripts. So you're going to see the exact scripts that I want you to send. And they've been proven to book meetings for me. So, hope you enjoyed that, guys. See you in the next one.